King Charles Coronation controversies, staggering cost, Harry invitation, and secret moment. The coronation of King Charles and Queen Camilla is less than 3 months away, and a bumper bank holiday weekend has been planned for the historic event, which will include the poignant coronation ceremony itself. The coronation of King Charles and Queen Camilla promises to be a display of pomp and pageantry that will celebrate the start of the new monarch's reign. A bumper bank holiday weekend is planned that includes the coronation ceremony itself, a star-studded concert at Windsor Castle, and a day of volunteering. But with less than 3 months to go until the historic event, certain parts of it are proving controversial and could spark a backlash with the public. So which details of the event risk provoking an unwanted response from the public? Here we take a look. The coronation of Charles and Camilla comes at a time when the cost of living crisis continues to tighten its grip on people's finances. The UK has just narrowly avoided entering a financial recession, with Chancellor Jeremy Hunt warning the country is still not out of the woods when it comes to the economy. And with public purse strings continuing to be tightened, some critics have questioned whether an event of such extravagance and cost is appropriate. The ceremony will be a lot shorter than the late Queen's coronation and will also have a much smaller guest list. But the cost of the ceremony, coupled with an extra bank holiday for the country on Monday, May 8th, could run into millions. In fact, according to a previous report by the Centre for Economics and Business Research, each UK bank holiday costs the country £2.3 billion. However, conversely, the coronation is also believed to be a boost for the economy, especially the London tourism sector. Accommodation search website Trivago revealed that London hotels have ramped up their prices by nearly 2/3 for the King's coronation. And a consultancy firm, which provides an annual report on the estimated total value of the monarchy, has estimated that the coronation will drive an extra £1 billion for the UK economy, reports The Express. One big controversial question mark that hangs over the coronation guest list is, will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle attend? Reports suggest they will definitely be invited to the historic event, but there is no indication of whether they will attend or snub the event. Since taking the throne in September, much attention has been focused on the King's relationship with his younger son and daughter-in-law. In December, in their Netflix docu-series, the couple leveled several criticisms against the monarchy, with Harry even accusing his dad of lying at the so-called Sandringham summit in January 2020. And last month, there were even more attacks on the royals in Harry's tell-all memoir Spare. Among the claims made in the book was that he and Prince William pleaded with Charles not to marry Camilla. During an interview with Tom Bradby on ITV earlier this month, Harry was asked if he will come to the coronation if he is invited, and he said, "There's a lot that can happen between now and then. But, you know, the door is always open. The ball is in their court. There's a lot to be discussed, and I really hope that they are willing to sit down and talk about it, because there's a lot that's happened in 6 years. And prior to that as well." However, if the couple do decide to come to the UK along with their children Archie, who celebrates his 4th birthday on Coronation Day, and Lilibet for the event, there is one part of the coronation day they will reportedly miss out on. According to the Mail on Sunday, the Buckingham Palace balcony appearance will be limited to working royals only, which will mean that Harry and Meghan will miss out. Meanwhile, other reports say if Harry and Meghan do come, their appearance will be stage managed to avoid any awkward runs-ins with the likes of the Princess and Princess of Wales. Buckingham Palace has now confirmed the crown that will be used by Queen Camilla at the coronation. She will be crowned using Queen Mary's crown during the historic event on May 6, meaning it will be the first time in recent history that an already existing crown will be used. This crown was previously set with the controversial Koh-i-Noor diamond, which weighs more than 100 carats, and was seized by the East India Company after its victory in the Second Anglo-Sikh War of 1849. It was given to Queen Victoria and has remained in the crown jewels ever since. The governing party of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is reported to have expressed concern that the famous gem would provide an unwelcome reminder of the British Empire. However, this diamond was removed from Queen Mary's crown and set into Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother's crown, which was made and used for the 1937 coronation of George VI. Now it has been revealed that Queen Mary's crown is undergoing changes for Camilla that will see it reset with the Cullinan 3, 4 and V diamonds, which were part of Queen Elizabeth's personal jewelry collection for many years and often worn by her as brooches. The Cullinan 3 and the Cullinan 4 diamonds, which, when worn together form a brooch, are said to be worth more than a whopping £50 million. St. Edward's crown, which will be used for the coronation of the King, has now returned to public display at the Tower following the completion of modification work. One of the most sacred moments of the coronation will be when the Archbishop of Canterbury uses holy oil to anoint the hands, breasts and head of the sovereign. It is a private moment that has never been seen before in public, as during the 1953 coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, a gold cloth canopy was held over her head during that part of the ceremony. Now, it has been reported that Charles may give the public a glimpse for the very first time. It is understood that the Royal School of Needlework has started work on making the new canopy. And according to the Daily Telegraph, a transparent canopy is being made to give the new king the option of being anointed in view of his subjects, and on camera for the first time. Meanwhile, another family issue threatening to overshadow the coronation is that concerning his younger brother Prince Andrew. It has been reported that a memoir by Virginia Giuffre, the woman who accused Andrew of sexual abuse, could be published. Ms. Giuffre, 39, has reportedly signed a deal for a book that has been 12 years in the making and is set to detail her alleged meetings with the Duke of York. He has denied all allegations against him. Last year, Andrew, 62, settled her civil rape claim against him with a reported £3 million out-of-court settlement. As part of the agreement, both parties consented to a one-year gag clause, which prevented her from publicly repeating the allegations against the royal. That expires in March, weeks away from Charles's coronation on May 6. Meanwhile, it is unclear if Andrew will have a role at the historic event despite still being a Knight of the Garter. Knights have traditionally played a role in the coronation ceremony, but there is no confirmation if Andrew will have a part to play. Meanwhile, a controversial campaign of anti-monarchy protests is also being planned to coincide with the coronation. Last month, campaign group Republic tried to turn Buckingham Palace into a polling station, the first in a series of protests against the King's coronation. The group, which campaigns for an elected head of state, is vowing to stage further stunts in the run-up to Charles's May 6 coronation, as well holding a large demonstration on the day. The group also branded the coronation a waste of taxpayers' money on its petition page.